Hi, my name is Zachary Brown, and I'm going to be presenting on the fun, competitive world of coaching. I'm going to attach this video because I did a voice recording and it wouldn't work. I'm going to attach the video with the PowerPoint so you can watch and maybe listen while I present the PowerPoint. So I'm going to be presenting on the fun, competitive world of coaching by me, Zachary Brown. So let's get started. The history of coaching first appeared in the academic world at Oxford University. It happened when a student carried like another student like a piggyback ride. So they were referred to as a coach because kind of like a stage coach kind of thing. So they were like a coach. That's what I thought. My history of coaching, my father was my very first coach, and he coached me for majority of my life up into junior high and stuff like that, until I started getting like real coaches. He was a good coach, and I've been coached and lucky enough to be coached by so many different types of coaches that I get to take the best parts of those coaches and put them like kind of like in a bowl, and I get to pick what I want to do as a coach and take all the best parts of it and like be the best coach I can possibly be, because they have so many things that they had in common, but a lot of differences too, and the way that they coached. And they were all great coaches, and I loved all of them. They all had their differences, and I truly enjoyed that. So I'm lucky enough to get to do that. And my definition that I picked for coaching, my favorite definition, is unlocking a person's potential to maximize their own performance, which is a beautiful definition in of itself, because as a coach, you're not supposed to necessarily, a lot of coaches try to, control, and like do this, and have kids be like robots kind of sort of thing. And that's not really coaching. That's not really what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, you coach them, you teach them, you show them, and you give them the tools to make their own decisions. And then whenever they mess up, you're there to help them and pick them back up and show them and dust them off and stuff like that. That's what coaching should be, not do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. No, you suck, that thing. It should be, here's the tools. I'm going to show you how to do it. Replicate it. All right, now you do it. You do it the way, you make your own decision. Do it the way you want to do it, but in the way that I taught you, type thing. So there's that. And that's all for that slide. On the next one, it's education and skills. When you go into coaching, if you're going to coach high school, majority are really any type of level. Usually, my area is high school. That's where I want to coach. So I'm going to need a bachelor's degree, and usually whenever coaching wise or sports wise, they're looking for exercise and sports science, physiology, kinesiology, nutrition and fitness, physical education, and sports medicine. I've heard that a lot of times, like, you major in a specific subject and then minor in that coaching field. That way you're hired on as a teacher who can coach versus a coach who teaches, type thing. I think sometimes, though, you should just, if you're going to be a coach and you really want to be a coach, you should just be a coach and maybe teach physical education. You could do PE and stuff like that. And PE is a good subject to know, because it's not very, people don't really teach PE anymore, but they should teach PE. So if you're going to major in physical education, you should physically educate people. And you could use that to physically educate your players as a coach. So I really I enjoy that too. Some skills you'll need is leadership, listening and speaking, decision-making, and interpersonal skills, which I think are all really good skills that really anyone needs, but especially a coach, because leadership, you're going to lead an entire team. So leadership is, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're going to need that. Listening and speaking is kind of a thing. A lot of coaches don't really like listening to their student or their not students, players. They don't really like listening to their players. They usually just say yes sir, no sir, and get on and do what I tell you to do. But it's nice to sometimes listen and give the kids an opportunity to speak and speak their mind. That way you're able to, okay, I know you feel this way, but let's look at it like this and look at it like that. And you get to kind of relate to those kids and grow a relationship with them. And that's kind of like the interpersonal skills, is those soft skills, those people skills, being able to relate to the kids and be there for the kids and like teach them the things that they're supposed to do and not supposed to do, but in a manner that doesn't affect their product or affect how they want to do it or affect their participation, and makes them not want to quit type thing. Because a lot of coaches are hard, and you make the kids hate that sport or hate activity in general, and then you quit, and now they're inactive forever. So it sucks. On to the next thing we're going to talk about is certifications. This is UIL certifications. If you're going to be a coach, UIL requires you to do CPR and first aid training, safety training. There's a coach's certification program. And then UIL also requires you that if you're going to be a coach, that you are a full-time employee to that school. So another thing I have and learned is that if you're looking for student teaching, you can do that. You can do a student teacher. You can shadow a coach and come help coaches, but it's all strictly volunteer work. You do not get paid for it. It's volunteer, but you can still do the student teaching, but it's just volunteer work. There's no, you don't get paid for that stuff like that. That's UIL rules. Salary. The average salary in 2017 was $32,270, which isn't a lot. I mean, but it's not a lot. You can live off of it. But when you come into coaching, I hope you're not coming into coaching for the salary, because that's not what coaching is about. It's not about making a lot of money. It's about changing lives and impacting kids. The top 25% make $51,000, and the lower 25% make $22,000. So I hope you're not in it for the money. But if you are in it for the money, the highest paid city in Texas is Lubbock, and it makes $81,320 a year. Now, I've learned that geographically, that if you're in a location that doesn't have that much, or is a kind of a empty town, like a ghost town, or just in general there's not much to do and it's kind of empty, you're gonna get paid more. It's just because they have to incentivize you to go there, or you're not gonna go there, so they pay you more because you're gonna be doing nothing, a lot of times. And this leads me to the last slide, the rewards, which is, the impact on the kids that you get to make. You get to have that, you get to see these kids grow, and you get to help them grow. And then once they become successful, or they do something successful, they do something that they thought they couldn't do, and when they do it, you get to be like that little bit that was there, and you're a part of that, so that makes you feel good that you could help change someone and help impact their lives in a very positive way. You get to create that family environment. If you have a lot of boys on the teams, you're creating brothers. This coach said a lot. That's your brother next to you. You're protecting your brother. And some of them may not have a family. Some of them may not have a father figure, and you get to be that father figure. Same with the girls. You're creating. That's your sister. And you get to be that fatherly figure, and hopefully impact them in a very positive way. And then those type of things brings you things that money cannot buy. Impacting kids in a very positive manner and impacting their lives and showing them those type of things really is something that money cannot buy. If you're there for those kids and you get to impact it and you get to see them succeed and it be a little bit because of you, money can't buy that. And but that's all for me. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day.